Alright. Let's read that letter. Letter from Jarl Sidgir of Falkreath. Oh, so this is from an altogether different Jarl. Falkreath, wasn't that... Yes, that's the town where we met Lucian. Daniel, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sidgir, and I have the honor to be the Jarl of the proud and ancient city of Falkreath. The fame of your exploits across Skyrim. Across Skyrim? I'm fairly sure I've only been to 2 holds. They're right next to each other. Has brought you to my attention. If you are interested in becoming a Thane of Falkreath Hold, I invite you to speak to me the next time you are in Falkreath. Aside from the honor that accrues to the title, my Thanes are entitled to a personal housecarl. I also can tell you privately that a choice parcel of land in Falkreath would be available for your purchase, should your services prove useful to me. I look forward to meeting you in person. I remain Jarl Sidgir of Falkreath. Well, good for you. Huh. It'd actually be more motivating if I actually had any idea what a Thane was. What? Your singing has weird acoustics. Anyway, Lucian,
What can I do for you?
do you have any idea what a Thane is? Oh, alright. So it is, as I assume, some kind of noble. Well, anyway, let's go meet the Jarl then, as you said. Yes, the Jarl in Falkreath, not the Jarl here. Alright, fine. Well, to be honest, warning the Jarl about the dragons, as bothersome as it may be, it will be to our advantage. Might as well get it over with. And then we can turn our attention back to Falkreath. Alright.
You there.
What?
The Dawn Guard is looking for anyone willing to fight against the growing vampire menace. What do you say?
Dawn Guard? And what is the Dawn Guard?
We're vampire hunters. We
Huh.
search out and destroy those blood-sucking scum wherever we find them.
Blood-sucking scum? Well, to be honest, I haven't noticed any vampire menace.
You're not paying attention then, like almost everyone else around here. Haven't you heard that the Hall of the Vigilance was destroyed by vampires? They never took the threat seriously, and now they paid the price.
Vigilance? What are you talking about?
The Vigilance mostly hunt down Daedra worshippers, which is why they got torn to pieces when they went up against vampires. That's why our leader, Isran, is re-establishing the Dawn Guard. Real, serious vampire hunters.
Well, actually, I am kind of intrigued. But at this point in time, I have other pressing matters. Apologies.
That's what everybody says. Right up until they find their throat being ripped out by a pack of hungry vampires. If you change your mind and decide to join the fight before it's too late, talk to Isran at Fort Dawn Guard, southeast of Riften.
Right, I'll put it under advisement. Very nice uniform, though. Lucian, what do you make of that?
How can I help you?
Oh, it's fine.
Right behind you.
Not really that concerned about being attacked by a pack of slavering bloodsuckers, as long as I do have my followers to watch my back. Though I might be placing too much reliance on them. Now, yes, I should go and look for that red guard. His rusty piece of iron is taking up much too valuable space in my pack. Quite a few people here. Aren't you the barmaid at the tavern?
This isn't a good time.
Hello?
I'm just out and about. The bannered mare can do without me for a bit, I suspect.
Well, that's good to have a bit of fresh air every now and then, I guess. I've been looking for work. Are there any other leads?
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Valtime Towers. Interesting. Alright, thank you. Perhaps we should go and sell off some stuff to lighten our load.
Bellathor's General Goods. Welcome indeed.
Come to think of it, this is the first time I've been here. Which is odd, given that it is the largest store in Whiterun. In fact, it seems to be the only general store. Hello there.
Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister, I'd sell her in a second.
Oh, well. Inform me once that situation changes. Anyway, how is business?
Interesting, to say the least. What with all that's been going on. On the one hand, supplies are harder to come by since fewer traders are traveling the roads these days. But on the other, the scarcity of supplies has led to some, well, elevated prices. All that matters is that I have what you need, and it's worth every septum.
Well, I'll be the judge of that. Let me see your wares then.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Alright. First of all, let's sell that. Should I sell this? Let's sell the steel armor, I guess. Could probably give some of these to our followers. Let's sell some of these potions, at least. A lot of these are seemingly useful, but I will never use them. Scuba. Never touch the stuff. Alright, I think that's fine. And what do you have? A large leather tent. I think we can upgrade this. We don't have a tent ourselves, don't we? Huh. Guess we should. Yes, why not? It's an investment to allow us to range farther in this land than before. And water. Yes, why not? Alright. Let's sell some more potions. And sell these. Alright, and this, I guess. As for weapons and armor... Nope, we're fine. Much too expensive. How about spell books? No, you don't have any. Now, this is interesting. Take that. So I think I can find more spell books with the local wizard. I think one should be available at the Jarl's Palace. Alright. Might as well sell these. All right.
Do come back.
We'll
Please
see.
do look around. I'm sure I have something you'll want.
Come on.
Foolish old woman. You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Nothing. And what of my son? What of Thorold? Is he nothing?
asking for much.
So don't
just a
talk
few
to me about
sentences.
suffering.
Your son chose his side, and he chose poorly, and now he's gone.
Those
Such is the
green
way
apples
of
you
war.
sold me the other
The
day
sooner
were
you accept his
delicious.
loss, the better.
Aren't they?
I will
I always
never
set some aside
accept
for
his death.
myself when the traders bring
My
them up from
son
the south.
still lives. I feel it
Spare
in
I'm
my
sure you
heart.
could charge double for
So
those and
tell
still
me,
sell them all within a
Battleborn,
week.
where is he?
You're right.
Where are you
I'll have to
holding my
remember that
Thorold?
next time I get a shipment in.
Do you believe this old hag?
Ripe fruit and fresh
Holding
vegetables
him?
for sale.
Cake
Why,
pins, very
I've got him
expensive
in my
for sale.
cellar. He's my prisoner. Face it, Cowl. Your stupid son is dead. He died a storm-cloaked traitor. And you best
A
keep
few
your mouth shut
seconds for
before you
myself
suffer the
is
same.
all I ask.
Come on, father. There's nothing more to be said here.
These fruits and vegetables are disappointing, Carlotta.
I get them fresh from the farms daily.
I'd have thought that Nords would be a bit more
Getting them from my farm.
neighborly.
Baubles for sale. All crafted by the best blacksmith.
Where
in
is that
Skyrim.
red guard? So many people here. Well, it is a proper city, I guess. Technically.
Some fresh meat.
Perhaps he's at the Jarl's Palace as well. Is he a Thane, this red guard? Anyway, I... Huh. Alright. In spite of myself, I have to admit, this is an impressive structure. I wonder how much it will take to burn this place to the ground if a dragon attacks.
Here we are, Dragon's Reach. Spectacular, isn't it? Let's go chat to the man in the big fancy chair.
Alright, come on. I assume there will be degrees of
Papa, the next
formalities
time
and
you go away, I
etiquette.
want to live here.
When I go away,
Or can we just walk up to him?
You
that's
have
no
to
place
listen.
for a little girl.
Every knight needs a squire.
If the news from
I come
Helgen
with
is
a
true,
sword.
well,
Things like that.
there's no telling what it
Try
means.
Blossom, but I'm not a knight.
I only counsel caution. We cannot afford to act rashly in times like these.
Who are you?
What would you have me do then? Nothing?
Yes.
My lord,
What's
please.
the meaning of this
This is no
interruption?
time for rash
Jarl
action.
Balgruff is
I
not
just think we need
receiving
more
visitors.
information before we act.
Well, he will receive me. I
Who's
have
this,
news
then?
from Helgen about the dragon attack.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in.
Well, of course.
Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
Ah, good. There's really no need to draw your blade. Bit of overreaction. Greetings, Jarl.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Well, after a fashion, I guess. Well, the important matter is that the dragon destroyed Helgen. And last we saw, it was heading this way.
By Ysmir, Irileth was right.
Hmm.
What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger.
You're very
The
familiar.
dragon is lurking in the mountains.
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and
Jarl
attack
of
him.
Falkreath.
We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
I'm not asking you to define
All
the
right.
god, just to open his eyes. Use subtlety and suggestion
Powerful
to
men
turn his
have
thoughts
many
to a war.
enemies.
You're his
More so
steward.
in
He
times of
listens to you.
Is
strife.
it really an odd
Keep me out of
thing
your
that
intrigue,
If you have
they
something to
pay
say to the
in the
Jarl,
form of
say it with your
clothing?
own tongue.
Oh. Anyway,
I'm so
should-
angry, can't
Hi.
really stand it.
just
And away we go.
this is partly your doing.
Now,
Come
where
on.
is it?
It takes a while to make a dress, Dagny. You have to be
And,
patient.
let's
But I don't want
let's
to
have the others.
be patient. I want
Janessa,
it
Feindar,
right now.
relax for now.
Father
All right.
promised.
All you ever do is complain about what you want.
All right.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
All right. So where am I going and what am I fetching?
Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
All right. Tone down the condescension a bit, you arrogant little prick. Are you referring to this old stone?
Ah, the dragon stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me.
Yes, quite. So what about my reward then?
You'll have to see the Jarl about that. Maybe his steward Avenici. I'm sure one of them will pay you appropriately.
Oh, right. Like another pair of pants. Oh, Lucian. I think this has all been a waste of time.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
Lucian?
What can I do for you?
You could bend down for me to kick you in the butt.
Bye for now.
Fine.
Sword coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought you'd come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good.
I'm sure
Don't
she'll
fail
do
me.
fine. We
There's
should
no time to stand on ceremony, my friend.
be heading
Need
off.
your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here.
Yes,
But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the dragon stone for Farengar.
Oh, right.
As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see
Oh,
this
not
dragon.
not pants, gloves.
I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
I hope you are. Right, whatever. He gave us... Alright. I think that's better than what we have. Guess we should give these to someone else. Lucian?
I must admit I'm a little anxious about the idea of confronting a live dragon in battle.
As opposed to
I mean,
a dead
it's
one.
exciting. I'll get to see something hardly anyone else in Tamriel has ever laid eyes on. But equally, it might roast us alive.
You know what, if you put it that way, it actually is kind of exciting. And we're going with Whiterun guards anyway. If we let them do most of the fighting, we should be fine. Anyway, don't worry. Just stay close to me, and you'll be just fine.
If you say so, boss. I hope you're right.
I'm right. I'm still alive, aren't I? And by extension, you are as well. Anyway, take these.
What a coincidence. I need to trade some things with you too.
Alright. Put these on instead of those. And why are you using this? Give me that. Use that axe. And give me those. If you're not going to use them, I'll sell them. Oh, come on. Right, take these.
I'll be right behind you.
Alright, come on. Before anything else, was that an enchanter I saw? Yes, it is. Can I use your enchanter? Should be for free, right? Yes, it is. Alright, let's disenchant some of these. We're using some of those. Alright.
That's a decent enchantment, but keep studying. You've only scratched the surface.
Oh, thank you, Master. You can't possibly imagine how good that makes me feel. Arrogant prick. Alright, we have nothing. Let's just enchant weapons. Right. I believe our abilities have grown. Let's give ourselves a bit more health. So we have 2 perks. Now making our skills a bit more powerful should be top priority. However, in this case, if we're going to be fighting a dragon, perhaps we should improve our destruction. Alright. Shock spells. Do we have shock spells? Yes, we do. Lightning bolt. Do you have spell books?
I envy you the chance to see this dragon up close.
Oh, you could accompany us if you want. You know, you could accompany us if you want. I wouldn't begrudge that. No? Shut up.
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Alright. Alright, the Flame Atronak. Expensive, but this should be a lot more useful. I'm fairly sure that it has ranged capabilities. And... a frost spell should be useful as well. And we should get the basic frost spell. And the basic shock spell as well. This should improve our armor. Do you have Okato's recital? Yes, he has. Right. What else? Fast healing. Yes. Alright. Can we sell you anything? Sell you that. Sell you these. Useless, actually. As is this. Alright.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
I'm actually considering that. Alright. Carter's recital. It's one of those spells which is just a matter of course to use. Alright. Can we cast it? Yes, we can. Alright. So we just need a spell in our other hand. Stone flesh. Alright. We should have actually gotten some other spells. Hello.
I envy you the chance to see this dragon up close.
Let me see your spells.
So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Right. Atanak mark, no. Alarm, no. No. Sack of strength. Consuming power, courage, crackle. Curse of the silent, no. Drop some fear, fire. Doesn't have any useful spells. You know what? We'll take healing hands. Actually. Leech seed, lesser ward. Long side march, mind vision. Muffle. That's actually useful. Pale Shadow, Perilous Path. Perilous Path. I've heard of this spell. Might be useful actually. Soul Cloak, yes. Taking that. Alright.
Remember.
Alright.
Your mind is...
So, Soul Cloak.
Best weapon you have.
And one more. Can we have a summon as a part of the cycle? No, we can't. Bother. Alright, just muffle them. Faendal, Janessa, we're leaving. Alright, our Akatos recital is set up. Yes, we should get this over with and see about this little problem. Right. Took a bit of our time. But Irileth and her militia should be still organizing unless she was just prepared ahead of time. Which I believe she is, or she was. So very efficient people, the Dunmer. I think they've already left. Good for them. Right. Everyone, we're going to go and face, supposedly, a dragon. That may sound dangerous, and it probably is. But you know what? We're not going alone. We go with the fine gods and men of Whiterun. So we should allow them to take the full brunt of the attack. But we should do our best to support them. To make sure that their valor will not be in vain. So, just watch yourselves, stay alive, and we'll get through this. It's the best I can do. Not really one for speeches. Alright, we're going to be facing a dragon. We should use everything that we have in our arsenal. At the very least to stay alive. We have quite a few little tricks. Maybe we can use that. And we have our spectral friend. Save that. Right, that should be the Western Watchtower. That pile of rock is going to protect us from a dragon. I wonder. Looks familiar. Oh good, look, rain. Well, seeing as how we are going to be facing a fire-breathing opponent, it's actually to our advantage. Annoying, but necessary. Alright. Seems that Dragonfire doesn't really bother with rain. And our comrades.
No signs of any
3 people.
now. Surely looks like he's been-
Right, 4, 5.
I know it looks bad.
This
We've
is
got
the
to
Grand
figure out
Army of
what
Whiterun.
happened. And if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Alright, what the lady said. Alright, that's Alright, there you are. Come on. Oh, what's that smell? It's sorry, Tad, I think this time better if... Oh. You have some stuff on you. Take your arrows.
I don't know. Let's save us. Here he comes again.
What?
Here he comes. Find cover and make every arrow count.
Whoa! Alright, yes. Lightning bolt.
Well, another maggot squashed through my boot.
Alright. Good to hear that you're... What are you doing? Lucian!
The endless sleep comes for us all.
Whoa! My sword is useless at this point. Like, where's that scroll? Alright. Alright. Lightning bolt. Alright, where are you? Whoa! Alright, you look awesome. Whoa. Where did it land? Alright, I have realized that you are a melee attacker! Whoa! Where's that stuff? Whoa.
Being attacked by a dragon. Gods.
Yes, no, let's keep healing. Ready? Whoa! Is he speaking? It's even weirder is we can understand him. we're making a dent in it. No! Ha! Well, I think we proved to be the tipping point. Where are you? King? Oh, there you are. Good work. Alright, you can go now. Good work, you're alive. Heimdall is alive, I guess. Ah, Lucian.
Something on your mind?
No, nothing.
Let's get moving.
Well, you were quite impressive. You have a name? No? I need to learn that spell. Alright.
What's happening?
What's going on?
Everybody, get back!
What? Whoa! What's happening?
Second. Go team us. Yep.
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn.
Dragonborn? What do you mean?
In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power.
Huh. I think you may be right.
Yes, I think I am. You can shout now. That can only mean one thing. You must be Dragonborn.
No, I've always been able to shout. You mean use the thum, don't you?
Those born with the dragon blood in them. Like old Tiber himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
What do you say, Irla? You're being awfully quiet. Come on, Irla. Tell us. Do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill him. But I don't need some mythical dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is
Where's
more than
Irla?
enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Housecarl. You ain't a North.
All across
Oh, there you
Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
That was shouting, what you just did. Must be. You really are Dragonborn, then.
Aye. Things are happening a bit too fast for me. Lilith?
That was the hairiest fight I've ever been in, and I've been in more than a few. I don't know about this Dragonborn business, but I'm sure glad you're with us. You better get back to Whiterun right away. Jarl Balgruuf will want to know what happened here.
I'm sure he will. How the hell is it that I understand what this beast was saying? And how the hell do I know that his name is Mirmalnir? Why does he have elven gauntlets? You know what? It's fine. I think there's a bit of a market for dragon bones and scales. Alright, that took quite a bit. Anyway. This has been a long day. And, you know what? I think a night at the tavern is in order. I'll be buying the drinks. Yes, I know it's unbelievable. Dragonborn. Dovahkiin, that's what it means. How the hell do I know that? What is going on here? Anyway, I just need to collect myself. Figure out what's going on and to plan out my next steps. I'm sure that things cannot possibly get any weirder. All right, scratch that. All right. Well, look at that. He's actually up and waiting for us. Well, I'll give him credit for that. Awfully nice of him.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
Yes, I can see that.
You heard the summons. What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
We were just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you.
Oh, your brother.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there?
Yes, well... The watchtower was destroyed, but... we killed the dragon.
I knew I could count on Irileth. But there must be more to it than that.
Yes, I actually used up a rather valuable scroll and... well... when the dragon died... according to your men, I absorbed some sort of power from it.
So it's true.
What?
Greybeards really were summoning you.
The... Greybeards?
Masters of the Way of the Voice.
Way of the...
They live in seclusion, high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
Masters of the Thuum, you mean? And what would these Greybeards want with me?
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice.
Dragonborn.
The ability to focus your vital essence into a Thuum, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Tiber
Hrungnir, calm
Septim.
yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, what, Dragonborn?
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenucci.
No, be hard on
No
him.
disrespect, of course.
By all means.
It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor.
Really?
I envy you, you know? To climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very Disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we?
Of course
not. Honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn.
All right.
Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord.
All right, well, apparently I am now a Thane. I wonder if we can be Thane of Falkreath still, even though we are now the Thane of another hold. We'll find out, I guess. Lucian, well, things worked out in the end. I'm so glad I insisted on coming here to meet the Jarl. Yes.
I've been meaning to ask you something. Got a moment?
All right. What is it?
Look, I know I'm not very good at practical things. You know, combat. I rely on you to win our battles, and I shouldn't. So I suppose I was wondering, do you think you could train me?
Huh. Well, for one thing, Lucian, you give yourself way too less credit. You're competent, at the very least. You wouldn't be alive if you weren't. But you are fortunate. I am, by training, a teacher myself. So, of course, I'll train you. We'll start as soon as we have the time and the opportunity.
Fantastic! Can't wait to get cracking.
All right. Oh, and, what else? What do you know about the Dragonborn? A scholar like you should have an idea about it.
Ah. You're convinced that that's what you are, then?
Well, it certainly looks that way. Even if I am now apparently being identified with Tiber Septim. Who'd have ever thought?
It's true, the evidence does seem to suggest that. But I think a certain degree of skepticism is in order. Tests, not superstition. That's how we'll find out exactly what you are. Anyway, you asked me what I know. I'm more familiar with the Cyrodiilic legends than the Nordic ones, but I'll tell you what I've read. Though some scholars on Solstheim dispute it, the first definite use of the term Dragonborn is attributed to Saint Alessia, back in the First Era. The story goes that on her deathbed, Alessia made a pact with Akatosh, who infused her with his divine blood and granted her the Amulet of Kings. Akatosh then sealed off the Plains of Oblivion, banishing the Aedra and Daedra from the surface of Nirn forevermore. Or at least, for as long as one of Alessia's descendants sat on the throne of Cyrodiil and wore the amulet. From then on, Alessia's descendants were known as Dragonborn. Of course, that line ended with the death of Martin Septim during the Oblivion Crisis.
Too bad
but
for
he turned
them.
into a giant dragon and kicked Mehrunes Dagon back into the Deadlands, which seems to have confused things. Anyway, skip ahead a couple of 100 years, and here you are, supposedly with that same dragon blood in your veins. The somewhat primitive Nordic myths claim that lets you absorb the soul of a dragon, which we've both seen you do, and channel it into a shout. But as far as I'm aware, no one ever saw any of the Dragonborn Emperors do that. Maybe you're related to them. Maybe the gods just like you. In any case, as I said, I have a feeling we'll find out more soon enough.
Very interesting. Well, to be honest, my family tree is a bit murky, to say the least, but I'm fairly sure that I'm not related to the line of Saint Alessia, or have any involvement with the Septim dynasty. But it's food for thought. Thank you.
I'll be right behind you.
Yes. In any case, I don't think becoming Thane allows us to infringe on the Jarl's hospitality any more than we have already. I don't think we have a room here. So, I guess it's back to the tavern for us. Well, Janessa, you're looking on one with the blood of the dragons. How does that strike you?
What can I do for you?
Well, let's talk about that later.
Are you ready?
Yes, but are you? Whatever. Come on. I need a feathered bed and a flagon of wine.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl.
Ooh.
It's an honor to serve you.
Oh, you must be Lydia. All right. Well. Yes. What is a housecarl? What are you supposed to do?
As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service.
Sworn to my
I'll
service?
guard you and all you own with my life.
Oh, you will you? All right, that's fine. And what exactly is a Thane, if you don't mind my asking?
The Jarl has recognized you as a person of great importance in the Hold.
Oh, really?
A hero.
Hmm.
The title of Thane is an honor, a gift for your service. Guards will know to look the other way if you tell them who you are.
All right, that will be useful. All right. Sounds good. And so you'll be following me, joining my retinue. Well, get to know the others, and I will provide for you as much as I can, as I should for all my followers. It will be interesting to have a Nord warrior under me, being who I am. Things are indeed looking up. All right, follow me then.
Lead the way.
Yes, indeed. And I guess I should consider going to this High Hrothgar if this Thum is as powerful as I've read. Something to consider after our rest. Wait a minute. Did I hear him right? Did he say something about 7,000 steps?